Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Code Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our recitation continues from Surat Mahalla Nama, composition of the 9th Nanak, and the recitation starts with the Rahau. Surat Mahalla Nama, Maie, man Mero Bas Naeh, निस्बासर बिखियन को तावत कहबिद रोकों ताहे रहाओ वेद पुराण सिमरत के मत सुनी निमख न हिये बसावै पर धन पर दारा स्यों रच्यो बिरथा जन्म सिरावै मद माया कै भयो बावरो सूजत न कछ ज्ञाना घट ही भीतर बसत निरंजन ताको मर्म न जाना जब ही सरन साध की आयो दुर्मत सगल बिनासी तब नानक चेत्यो चिंतामणि काटी जम की फांसी जब ही शरण साध की आयो दुर्मत सगल बिनासी तब नानक चेत्यो चिंतामन काटी जम की फांसी. So we noticed that in the previous two sabads, the similar theme was inaugurated, namely the mind being out of control. And that is the rendering here as well. Maie, again, addressing the mother mind. Buddhi, it's called, because it sits above the mind, if you will. It is the discriminatory intellect. It's that faculty. So Maie, man Mero Bas Naeh, this is addressing that buddhi, that mati, that my mind is out of control. Nisbasur, day and night. Bikhyan ko dhavat, runs after poison. What that means is it is stuck in a toxic environment. Keh bid rokon tahi, how should I stop it? How should I restrain it? So here's a confession, a raw confession, if you will, of helplessness. The mind is depicted as being outside of one's control, perpetually in motion, chasing something or the other, some thought, something. So this really is our collective existential condition, our angst, if you will. We know which way to turn, and yet we can't resist our impulses. Compulsive. The mind is compulsive. And that is why we seek the mati, the Maie, to help us. In the second verse, Ved Puran Simrat ke mat suni. Ved Puran, the wisdom of the Vedas, the Puranas, the Smritis, meaning scripture. Ke mat suni, it does not listen. Nimakh na hiye basave, not for an instant does it reflect on the teachings of the scripture. Instead, paradhan, paradara syon rachyo, engrossed in the wealth of others, the spouse of another one, meaning, in other words, coveting. So the engagement with scripture remains superficial because the Guru is saying that they fail to penetrate the heart. The pull of the external world, the phenomena that we see around us, the senses, that eclipses higher wisdom. So we need to reflect on how do we get out of this. But the Guru hasn't finished yet. He goes on to say, Mad Maya ke bhayo bhavaro. Bhavaro is crazy, someone who's gone mad. Mad Maya ke bhayo bhavaro, intoxicated with Maya, the world of the senses, the world play that we are in. Mad Maya ke bhayo bhavaro, sujat nahi kash gyana, is gone crazy, the mind. It perceives not any wisdom. Ghat hi bhitar basat niranjan, taako maram na jana. So here you are. Ghat hi bhitar, within our heart, ghati, basat niranjan, is that imperishable one, meaning the seat of your consciousness is where the self is, but the mind is too intoxicated. It has been rendered mad, crazy, blind to the truth. This is a sort of cognitive distortion, or shall we say, this is the structural delusion with which we are constructed. The ego is given to us and it distorts our reality. In conclusion, here's the cure. Jab hi saran sad ki ayo. As soon as it comes into the refuge of the sad here is the Guru, durmat sagal binasi. Durmat, corrupt thinking, is taken care of. Tab Nanak chetyo chintaman. Then, says Nanak, remembrance of the Chintamani, meaning the wish-fulfilling jewel. Jam ki fasi, kati, jam ki fasi, fear of death. This is how the transformation occurs. You have to surrender. It's not just your own effort. So you see, we assume that the mind is something we own, but the truth is that the mind really doesn't listen to us. It has its own rhythm. It behaves like an animal. And it runs around restless. It's restless. So the root problem is the restlessness of the mind. And you have to learn from the Guru how to turn it inward. That's the theme that is running through these passages. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.